Hi, my name is Marin with Yoga EVO, and today we have a super duper cardio routine for you using the Yoga EVO strap. This Yoga EVO strap is super versatile. You don't have to just use it for yoga. You can use it for any of your resistance training exercise or helping for alignment in this routine. One of the biggest things that I really love about stretching or yoga poses in general is that in order to get cardio, you don't necessarily have to jump up and down, putting a lot of abrasion and a lot of strain on your joints. You can actually accomplish cardio by harder, more difficult, deeper stretches that help increase your heart rate and get it up there. So let's go ahead and show you a couple of those using the strap right now. The first exercise we're going to do is we're going to place our palms in the straps. For this one, I really want the straps up above your elbows. Above your elbows. This is a great cardio movement, and I'm not sure you're going to like me for it, but that's okay, we'll give it a try. From here, we're going to lay down on the ground, all the way flat. We're going to place our hands, bend our elbows, and place our hands right by either side of our ear. From here, I want you to place your feet flat on the ground, about shoulder width apart, and we're gonna push our hips up off the ground, squeezing our glutes. If you're here and this is enough for you, great. Let's go ahead and squeeze those glutes up and down, exhaling as you squeeze. Go ahead and do that 30 to 40 times. After you get there, we're gonna go ahead and push our body off the ground. See how the strap keeps our arms nice and in line? We're gonna go ahead and walk in as much as we can and just go ahead and hold this pose. You should feel your heart rate raise. Breathe in deeply, pushing both the palms and the feet away from the ground. And when you're ready, gently lower back to the ground. This is a wheel pose. It is an intense stretch and high cardio pose. Repeat this pose at least 5 to 6 times. 8 if you're feeling awesome about it. Another cardio pose that we've done is the crow pose. If you haven't done that in this series yet, go ahead and check out the strength training routine with the crow pose. And you can do that crow pose just for 5 minutes and get a high cardio movement as well. Let's go ahead and move into another high cardio movement. We're gonna place this strap around our arms again, but this time we're gonna go down into a plank position. Placing both hands right underneath my shoulders. I got them shoulder width apart. I'm gonna go ahead and place my feet together in the back. I wanna make sure that my body is nice and flat. My butt's neither too high and my lower back is not sagging, keeping that core nice and tight. If I go ahead and relax here, this becomes a high cardio pose. It also becomes a great core exerciser and a nice shoulder strengthener. Lift your leg in the back. And now you have a super high cardio pose. So you can go ahead and do this on either side. 5 to 6 deep breaths minimum, 8 deep breaths if you want a really intensive cardio motion. And from here, we can go ahead, come down into a push-up or chaturanga, and go ahead and push up into a nice upward dog. These are super high cardio poses. You should feel your heart rate rise intensively. Go ahead and get into plank position, push down into downward dog. From here, if you don't feel your cardio so high, and downward dog is super easy for you, push back even further and then go ahead and shift your weight to one foot and lift that leg up, keeping that core nice and tight, keeping the hips nice and straight. This should increase your cardio movement. You can go ahead and bend that leg back, opening the hips to one side, using the Yoga EVO strap to help keep us nice and in line. Extend those legs out and make sure you move forward and extend out again. You wanna make sure you do the other side. You can make this a high active cardio movement by bringing your knee to your chest, rocking forward into a plank, and exhaling, pushing back out. You can do this 5 to 6 times on either side, 8 times if you're feeling spunky. And make sure you finish your entire routine with a nice forward bend. This is also a big cardio pose. If you place your hands on the ground, bending your knees, and extend with a nice exhale, holding that. Inhale again as you come down. Exhale. You make these movements nice and dynamic. They're super strenuous. They're really good for your blood flow, for your flexibility, for your strength, and most importantly, your cardio. You get a lot done using these movements. So you can focus on one movement, all movements, as much as you like. You can do one movement each day, combine it with any of the other routines that we have here on Yoga Evo, and most of all, just enjoy yourself. Thank you so much for joining me here, and we'll see you next time.